Hi Paula, welcome back to my kitchen. I'm Joyce Duvall, and this is the entree week. And I have a great one for you. The entree is always the star of any dinner party or family dinner, and I have a great one for you. You're going to love this. It is a pasta seafood bake, but a real special one. I know you're going to like it, so let's get started. Okay, we've got our seasonings here to start. We have a half a cup of chopped onion, half a cup of chopped red pepper. We've got the sun-dried tomatoes, garlic, about a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne or to taste. We've got 1 teaspoon of basil and a quarter of a cup of sherry. I'll show you how to put that in the pan now, and we're going to get started. I took my pasta off. It was finished cooking, and I strained it. Now I have melted 2 tablespoons of butter in this pan. I'm going to put in the peppers and the onions, the garlic right in, and cook those up for just about a minute. That looks about right. Now wait till you see how fast this comes together from here on in. Take a tablespoon of flour, put that on, and just cook that for about a minute, just to get the flour taste out. A little pepper here. And add a little salt. Okay. That looks good. Now I'm going to add 2 cups of whole milk to this. Pour that right in. And let that stir until it gets just thickened for about a minute. You know, when I first looked at the website and saw that it said The Real Women of Philadelphia, I was like, oh, a reality show. Paula's doing a reality show, which would really be fun, but not in Philadelphia. So, but I'm actually from South Jersey, just outside Philadelphia, but I could do that. Or maybe not. But anyway, cooking shows are a reality show. So now we've got that, so it's just beginning to thicken. Now, you don't have to put a lot of the flour in for a lot of the thickening, because if the entree is the star of a dinner party, it has to have a fantastic supporting leader, fantastic supporting role. This is the Philadelphia cream cheese. Put that right in. Now I've softened the cream cheese up a bit, so it'll melt a lot easier, and just keep that stirring and melting. And it melts right in. Okay. While this is melting, I'm going to add, this is a great addition to this, because the sun-dried tomatoes, and the sweetness of the sun-dried tomatoes really makes this. Oftentimes the seafood casseroles will add just a tablespoon of tomato paste, but I love these sun-dried tomatoes. 2 tablespoons. 1 teaspoon of basil, and a quarter of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper, or to taste. Depends on how hot you like it. We like it pretty spicy, so I'm putting in about a quarter of a teaspoon. Gives it a nice zip. Okay, so that's melting. Turn the heat up a little bit, get it a little warmer. Now, I'm going to add 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese, and I just got this out of the package, pre-shredded cheddar. And turn it down now. Just a half a cup of Parmesan cheese. It's such a good combination. Look how that's thickening up so nicely. Now you've noticed that I have this in an enamel cast iron pan that can cook on the stove and then go right into the oven, so this is a 1-dish meal. And you know how much we like those 1-dish meals. Look at that sauce. Look how beautiful that sauce is. Okay, this is all melted now. At this point, if everything is all melted, turn the heat off, and we're going to add the seafood. I have it's already cooked, shrimp, about medium. 8 ounces of that. about 8 ounces of bay scallops. Now you don't have, these don't have to be cooked because they cook so quickly that you can just put those right in. And I've got 4 ounces of crab meat. Now you don't have to use the lump in this. You can use whatever crab meat you like. And just toss that right into this sauce. Yum! Look how good that looks. Okay, we've got the seafood in there now. We're going to take our pasta and just pour that right in to the sauce. Oh, this looks so beautiful. I'm getting hungry. Now, at this point, before you finish it off, and it's still cooking just a little, you can cook it just a little bit more if you want. I take 1/4 cup of sherry. Now usually when I cook with alcohol, I cook the alcohol off first, but putting this right into here, you just won't believe the flavor that it gives this, especially in combination with the sun-dried tomatoes. It's delicious. So just stir that sherry around like that. This is melt in your mouth good already. You don't have to cook this for very long. It's you just have to heat it up. I'm going to show you a little topping that I'm going to put on there, and put this in the oven for only 20 minutes because there are no eggs in it. You don't have to really bake it, but you just want to reheat it and crust over the top. And I'll show you this right now. Okay, I took about 1/2 stack of premium saltine crackers, and I crushed them up with a rolling pin or whatever you have handy. A can of tomatoes will do, but just get them to a nice size crunch like that. And this is the entire topping. This is as easy as it gets for topping. So put that into a bowl, and I melted about 2 tablespoons of butter right in there. And I'm just going to stir that up, and that's the entire topping right there. Okay, so I've got my casserole in the pan that we cooked it in, remember. And I take this topping, it's the saltine crackers mixed with the butter, and just sprinkle it right on top. Now, how easy was this meal? All right, I'm going to put this in my preheated oven, 375, for only 20 minutes. That's all you need. And wait until you taste it. Okay, right in, and I'll be back to plate this up for you. Okay, I've just taken this out of the oven, and look at how creamy that is. Oh, I can't wait to bite into it. I'm going to take it over and plate it for you, and you'll see. Okay, I've taken the seafood pasta bake out of the oven, and oh my goodness, you should smell how delicious the aroma is in this kitchen. It is wonderful. So I'm going to plate some up and show you how creamy the inside is. Can't wait to show you. Actually, I can't wait to taste it. Okay, I'm going to dig in now to this beautiful, beautiful casserole. Cut out a nice section of this. Scoop it up. Oh, look how creamy and delicious that is. It's so delicious and creamy, you're going to just want to eat it right then and there on the spot. Serve that up. Oh, I think I need more. Oh, yum. Look at that. Well, Paula, I don't think I could have come up with a more delicious seafood dish. You can smell the sherry, you can smell the seafood, and that cream cheese made this meal so velvety. It was a fabulous addition to the sauce, the regular white sauce that you make with it, with all the vegetables in it. Cream cheese made it. So I'm going to enjoy my dinner now. I hope you'll make this, try it, and enjoy it as much as I will. Have a good day. Bye. Mmm.